I think we're missing one person. Where's New M? Alright, it'll just be 2 seconds here, boys. Oh wait, it's Ian. Oh, that's top out. Stop it, you're hurting my eyes. We're just waiting for new one more person, and then we're ready to go. Fridays, you've got Alpha Tauri. Could you please change team? You can pick Alfa Romeo. Or Aston, that's fine. New Millennium, pick Alpha Tauri. Okay, everyone is here. Best of luck, you can ready up now.
Tonight,
Welcome everybody to another racing episode. After a long weekend, we have a race finally in hand, and today's race is happening in Russia. My name is Maverick. For the first time, for everyone who hasn't joined, welcome, and I'd like to introduce us to the new racing as we start. Now, we're doing a short quali today, and everyone's just in the pits. There's a few people heading out. We're just about to get on our way with this awesome race that everyone's been looking forward to. We have almost a full grid, 18 drivers heading out today, and this is going to be an awesome little race. So we're going to get started here with Q1. There's just over 17 minutes left on the session here, and if you haven't known, this is going to be a race of all races. Definitely going to be an interesting one to go for. So definitely looking forward to this one. Interesting how I don't think the sound is working here. There we go. There we go. So let me set up some things here. So we're, fastest lap. There we go, everybody. So it looks like everyone's almost out of the pits there. There's a few stragglers. They're still in the pits setting up their settings. So we have a few of the outlaps, and we're just going to roll through. We're going to find the beginning of the pack here. And I think we have two. We got a Red Bull, Sealy, and we have Barsmo. They're just coming out now. We're just starting this race on the quali. It's a short quali. I'd like to welcome everyone again, and this is going to be an interesting race. Now, this race, it's definitely going to be an impact race. We got 18 corners, 2 straightaways. So it's going to be 18 corners, 2 straightaways, and the best opportune times are going to be corner 2 to pass and corner 13. 13 you will be able to negotiate around that. So those are going to be the ones that we're going to all want to watch out for. Definitely going to be a lot of overtakes, I think, on the straightaway here too. So it'll be interesting to see, especially at the start of the race. We're going to see how chaotic corner 2 is going to get with everyone. Racing down as fast as we can. I'm sure all the drivers are going to want to jockey themselves into the best position on this and move forward. So we got Barcelona. He's actually moving pretty good in this lap. It's a good little banker lap. So a lot of these drivers are just trying to get a banker lap down. Do believe actually Seeley is one of the leaders that opted to go on mediums. It's an interesting strategy. FHB puts down a 131 and a 131.9. So let's see who else is in the back of the. Who else is coming through? Danny Boy, unfortunately, limits. Ray Z limits. We got Seeley. He's coming through. A little bit of traffic. Will that hamper him on this hot lap? That's going to be interesting. A little bit of an oversteer there. Coming through the final 2 corners. Looking pretty good shape though. Definitely, for being on medium tires, definitely in a good bind right there. So, you know, he might be poising himself into a good position. Crosses the line. He crosses the line with a 132.3. Still about a second off the pole position, but, you know, good for the medium. So you may have to talk to his engineer and team and see if he's going to go out on the softs or not. So let's see who else we got. We got Danny Boy just crossing the line, starting his hot lap. Unfortunately, he had an elimination on the first one. We've got M, a brand new driver. One we're going to have to keep an eye on. New Millennium, Mr. M. We're going to call him Mr. M. We got to keep an eye on him. I think we're going to see some good. He's brand new into the league, so let's keep an eye on him going forward. We got Ray Z, well-known driver. Ray Z is actually a solid lap driver. He had an elimination. This is his hot lap. We can follow him forward, watch him coming through a yellow sector. Looks like a McLaren just pulled off the side of the road for him to make sure he has ease, or he's running into McLaren might be running out of gas. So definitely going to be a problem. Better get out of the way. There we go. Comes through corners 13, just kind of nicking it through, holding it, a little bit of an oversteer, almost loses it there, grabs it, pulls himself back into shape. Coming through the final 2 corners. Will Ray Z get there? He doesn't. Ray Z comes into a 131.8. And Danny Boy, actually Static, ends up taking his partner, takes pole position right behind him on pair of mediums. So that is going to put a little bit of pressure on the pack. FHB trying to hold that pole position, but he lost it and still on only softs. So let's see what Danny Boy comes through. Danny Boy still hasn't put down a track time. So again, this is his 3rd lap on these softs. He's starting to wear them out. I think Danny Boy's going to call it quits. Danny Boy should call it quits on those tires, in my opinion. But you need a banker's lap, that's for sure. We got Mr. M here, brand new to the grid. Taking a look at him. He's coming down the back straight. DRS open, running it hard. Does he negotiate that corner? Nicks that corner just right. Comes through, no oversteer. Awesome acceleration on that. He cuts that corner very well. That's a very good cut corners of it. Comes through the final 2 corners. Let's see how that goes. Final 2 corners, crosses the line. Yeah, he puts him down to 131.9. Still very respectable lap. I'm sure there's more to be improved on that. But this is a tight group. Definitely, if you look at this at the leaderboard, it's definitely a tight group here we got going on here. Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. Just had to take a sip there. So let's take a look. Still, a couple of drivers haven't taken time yet. So let's just roll through. We got Formula just puts in a good time. Okay time, but he definitely needs to rework that. Top Hat coming back out again. We got Top Hat and Region. Let's go follow on to Region. He's a little further ahead. He's coming through the final chicane corners. Aston Martin pulls off to the side for him. Region hitting the final corner, and he comes through his 6th place at a 131.6. Very respectable. Very respectable. And let's see what Top Hat. Sorry, trying to get there. There we go, Top Hat. I knew he was coming through. He's a little further back in the house. Top Hat. We're hoping good things with Haas today. They need desperately some points on the board, and they're trying to pick up their status. Comes across the line. Not a bad sector at 105. Got a good pace going on. Excellent exit onto that corner. Rocks that car right around, pivots it really well. Comes to the final corners. And he comes down and comes down. He comes down to a 131.7. Good going there. At least he's straightened up. Top Hat has been having some difficulties trying to get a good setup on this car. And I hope the best, because I don't want to see him into the wall. Let's not hope that he gets into the wall today. So let's see, we got an outlap, we got FHB, he's coming back out for an outlap again. We got W, he's on a hot lap, it looks like, just starting this hot lap. Definitely a strong contender for the race today. The high speed corners coming around that, banks it right in there, cuts that corner so tight and invalidates. That's too tight for you, buddy. Too tight. Let's see if FHB, he's just starting his hot lap. He's going to get a tow from his teammate, which is going to help him. Definitely going to help him on a tow. So he's going to try to see if he can get this. This is definitely going to be where he wants to get pole position. All he needs is 2/10, and this little trail will help. Will it get too close? So far, so good, but he's gaining on his teammate. He had to pull out of his line, and fortunately, he lost the advantage on this. And his teammate had to let him fly. That's a waste. That was a good try. Good try from Red Bull. It was an awful waste of an opportune time. And Static, or Rocco, ends up getting into P2. Nudging down FHB and the crew. So there we have it. He's trying to get, but Static still holding strong in the pits on medium tires. Definitely only 6 minutes left on the quali. The boys have to come up with a strategy here. So as it stands, only Fairness and Static are the only ones out that qualified in mediums, and everyone else is trying on softs to better their time. This is where the rubber hits the road, everybody. So interesting to see. I'm not sure who we have on the stream right now, but I love to hear your prediction. Do you think Static's going to be able to hold his pole position? I think he's going to. It's a very solid run, definitely. So let's roll through a little bit here. We got Acid starting up on a new hot lap. Cuts that corner. Just barreling down the highway. Awesome camera angle right here. I love that camera angle. Coming through. Good cornering, good exiting. That could be, so far, no one has really wiped out, and we caught so far. Everyone's been pretty good. Actually, FHB seems to be on Sector 2, beginning of Sector 2, which is we're coming up to. I think he's stuck, and I don't know if he retired. He retired or he got wiped out, but definitely he's out of contention. Definitely stuck where he is and can't improve his time. Not sure what happened to FHB. We were just about to comment that it's been a pretty clean, no walls, no damage, no major issues, and then there we have it. So definitely something we have to ask. But just narrowly misses the wall on that one. Good job, Acid. Just luckily recovered. Will he have enough room? No. He may have just enough time to get back into for another hot lap. He has, or into pit, maybe, and get brand new tires. So there we go. He's heading into the pit. Region, let's see, Regions again, another driver. These limits are really playing havoc on these drivers right now. Take a look, Taylor Funk. Taylor Funk is in the back, McLaren. That's a shame, but I'm hoping for the best. Again, we're only talking about 2-second time here. He's got the fastest lap so far on Sector 1. He's definitely going to be bringing it home on this one. If he can keep it clean and neat, he definitely has good pace going on right now. Comes across, hits a little bit of the curve, but that's fine. It doesn't lose too much, and just barrels, got the wing open, just pedal to the metal. See how he negotiates Sector 3. Sector 3 is one of the challenge of all this race. So you have to maintain, you can make a lot. Oh, see, and this is what we were talking about. Cooked his tires, the Haas's just come by, give him a little friggin' wave and say, how you doing? So the Haas is actually playing a 1-2 stream. Here we go through the final corners. They're going to pick it up. Both Top Hat, Wall, and Tilted Monkey. Tilted Monkey is taking advantage of the slipstream. Just barreling down, coming across corner 2, and there we go. The Wall passes up, allows Tilted Monkey to take the position. So that may have played a huge advantage towards Tilted Monkey to try to get the up in the ranking here. We have to get a Haas up in at least the 10th up there. Keep him out of the danger zone in the back of the pack. Comes through. Not much of an improvement on the time, but definitely moving forward. Comes across. 3/10 on so far. Will that make a big impact? That might only bring him up to 14th place if he keeps it up. Honest, I hope the Haas's do get a good race today too. They deserve it. Definitely deserve it this time around. And he crosses the line. He crosses the line, as I said, 14th. So it's better where he is, so they hold the line as a 13, 14 on the grid. Definitely. We have a little incident in Sector 1 there. It looks like an Alfa Romeo. That was Fairness. Fairness retired, unfortunately, and I'm not sure what happened there. He got a ding or something, but unfortunately, I think I saw he retired on the track, I think. So I'm not too sure what happened there, but we'll definitely see what happened down the road there. We got a lot of safety cars. I got another car off the side here. What is Formula 5 doing? He's parked himself in the middle. Is he waiting for people to go by? Oh, what a crash from Ferrari. Ferrari acid ends up nicking the wall. Did we all see that? Oh my god, that was terrible. The mechanics are going to be not happy there with acid. Definitely needs a little bit of work and tender love before we go race time. What a shame. So it looks like time remaining. Looks like actually we're done quali, and there we go. So we have it. I was hoping that Formula 1 was able to cross the line. We got Regent that unfortunately seen the limit. We got Top Hat. He's trying to prove he's going into the pits. And Formula, he's out. So there we have it. We have our grid starts. Just a formality going around the track. Static ends up qualifying on some softs and holds his pole position. Rocco, FHB 13, Limit, Barsma, Razy, Dabi, Seeley, Danny Boy, and Arnold, top 10. And the rest of the fall. Mr. M ends up getting number 9. So from him onwards, they're going to probably select the medium tires. Break before I slip into start. Break before I can. What's that, Rocco? Break before so I can get slip in and start. He wants to try to get ahead of Static. That is going to be very interesting. So I think what happened was, it looks like, there we go, a little bit of a snop there, or snop. Just going to take that picture. There we go. It looks like that Static ended up getting mediums on, and he just put on some softs to test it out, to waste a pair, but didn't qualify on it. So we do have a couple of medium tires, going on. So that's going to be an interesting race. So predictions. Now it's starting to show like an Alpine, Mercedes, and a Red Bull are primed for podium position. This is going to be an interesting race, definitely, for a little bit of a crash out with Ferrari. We have a Ferrari out there, a couple other collisions we had on there, but definitely, hopefully, we can see good performance from everyone. And hopefully, we don't see too many people hit the wall. And no explosions. Definitely. Let's try to keep that to a minimum. Everyone leave their TNT in the pit, please. We don't want to have that. So there we go. We're going to get started. There to line up. We're actually getting ready for the, well, we're already started the formation lap. We're going to go do the formation lap. We're going to set up the there's a strategy, as we see, where mediums are going to be a medium soft combo, so definitely a one-stop strategy. So is the overcut important on this? I think so. This is a track that can take advantage of that. We're going to definitely see some people try to get pitted a little early, not too early, but just enough to get the overcut. Definitely starting on the mediums, there is going to be some advantage. Static's going to want to hold off Rocco and FHB as much as he can to keep them within their place as it is. Let them wear out their softs and then stay in their slipstream definitely throughout the race to take advantage of the overcut. But again, it's all about the starts. Seems like it's a good, clean formation going on here. We're just going to go through the grid, take a look in the back and see how people are playing nice back here. Everyone's playing prim and proper. This is where it gets a little static, holding up the traffic a little bit, but right around this corner, I do believe after this corner, AI takes over, so not much people can do. So it's pretty close. Look at that. Everyone's straightened out. The AIs have taken control. So let's get to the pole position. Taking a look. There's Rocco right on the side of him. Everyone. But Static is just holding his view. There we go. Look at that. Everyone lining up nice and neat. There we go. We got the green lights going. Lights, lights, lights. And away we go. There we go. We're going right now. And it looks like Static's able to hold off. It looks like he's able to hold off everyone. Tilted Monkey retired from session. Hopefully he can stay. A little bit of banging on the wheels. You had to let him go. Oh, a safety, virtual safety car, and Rocco got the lead out of that. Virtual safety. I'm not sure what happened to Tilted Monkey in the back, but definitely he did. He must have hit the wall. Definitely. I wondered if Top Hat's supposed to, but Tilted hit the wall. So our first virtual safety car. We're gonna start cleaning up the track here. There we go. Green lights, and away we go with the races again. Not the way Static wanted to play, but definitely that's the way it rolled. So he has to keep up with them. Try to keep as much as you can for the first 2-3 laps. It looks like Az has picked up the position there. Formula 5 has dropped the position. He's all the way down, back of the pack. Very, very tight. Watch out for the dirty air. This is where we're going to see if anyone spins out or not. Overspin. FHP is right on Static's tail. He wants to get by, but Static is trying to hold him back. As we cross the line, our first lap of the race, and positions has been changed. Rocco's now in the lead, Static in second, FHB in third, and Lima. And there we go. FHB saw a little poke there. He tried to get around, but wasn't there. A little wide on it, but definitely knocked FHB back a few seconds on that corner. He was playing it safe. Cuts through that corner, definitely playing all nice. A little wide on Lima. But Static does have the pace to keep up with these softs, that's for sure. So that is going to be a game changer there. Definitely good exits on both drivers, trying to pick up some clean air to try to keep that nose from kicking out on them. Coming down the high speed back straight. Will FHB try to poke his nose on this one? No, he's not quite close enough. He's playing the long game right now. He says, I know when I'm going to take it. Looks like Formula 5 has dropped out in the back. Danny Boy had a little bit of an issue there, and he's spun out, and he's in the back. We missed that. But he's chasing down Fairness right now. And there goes lap 2. Definitely starting to shape up with the race here. 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane for Fairness. That's gonna hurt. Definitely with getting knocked out and the banging of the getting them pushed in the back. With 5 seconds, that's gonna even hurt more. Not good for Aston Martin, where Aston Martin is trailing in the back. We're going to move down the grid a little bit here. Take a look. All the other drivers are doing really well. They're just taking their time. Definitely, you don't want to rush too much. We got Top Hat trying to move up in the grid here a little bit. He has, I do believe he gained about 3 positions here. But it does look like Mr. M is putting the pressure onto him right there. So definitely one of the newest drivers of the league, putting pressure on the Haas team. And we'll have to see how that plays out. He's definitely, as he peeks his little nose out there, and oh, look at that. That's a nice clean move. Throws the ERS on that. And he's able to hold it. Definitely moving himself up, so Top Hat definitely has some work cut out for him. All he wants to do is stop from hitting the wall. That's a nice camera angle. You can see all the drivers, just a DRS train. But it looks like there's a little bit of a gap here from Red Bull here from Seeley. Seeley is not able to get back into the DRS train. And it looks like Ray Z is putting some pressure on him all the way on the outside. Can he make that stick? Can he make that stick? Oh, just to his breast and couldn't get it to stick. But he's definitely going to try to pass him. Definitely got the pace on him. He's right on his tail. Cuts out well. He's definitely getting better exit. And this is the long straightaway. Number 2. Does he have enough battery tune to get him past, or is he just going to wait for the next opportune time on the bigger straightaway? He makes a move on the outside, but doesn't get it to hold. Wait a minute, sorry. Ray Z did get it to hold. I confused Ray Z to Arnold. It was who was right behind him. So Ray Z did, but Will Seeley now tried to pay that back. Well, he's now in the DRS zone. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. Coming on the outside. Will he come back on that aspect? Will he come back? Oh, he's so close. Side by side again. It's a race down to the final corner. Who's going to take it? A little wide. Still chasing it down. And there we go. Ray Z takes back the position. He takes the position back. That's a good driving style. Both of them just plowing at it. And now another tactic. He gets him on that corner. And will Arnold take advantage of that? No. A little bit of a dirty air, but again, he's holding back. It's a back and forth battle with these two drivers. A little bit of a hole there. A little bit. Definitely holding it. These tires are starting to wear thin here. Definitely starting to wear thin. And we're going to have to take a look at the actual leaders change. Here we go. FHB has now passed Rocco. Rocco's having some difficulties here. He's dropped down 2 positions right now. Static got back pole position. Now Rocco is actually dropping back. Has he gotten a little bit of damage or something on a wall? Unknown. But definitely Static has some breathing room, and FHB has taken over him position-wise with his teammates. So this might be his time that Rocco may need to come into pit a little early. There's a spin out And Aston Martin spin out. He spun out. Who was it? It was New Millennium that spun out. Unfortunately, the new driver on lap 16 caused a full safety car. This is going to be good news to Rocco. Rocco needs this. This is the time I think you're going to see a lot of the softs come in. Will FHB do at first? This is where he needs to know. I think this is where we should see a lot of cars coming in. It's not going to be good news for Static, but hopefully he can get another safety car. There we go. We got FHB coming in. W stays out. Rocco goes in. Lima goes in. So there we go. We have the pit chain of drivers coming in. So a lot of the mediums are going to stay out. And there we go. Good pit change. I don't think it doesn't look like Rocco had any damage because he's right behind him. So he didn't have any damage to the wings. He just lost pace, and his tires were just screaming probably at that point. So Rocco's not quite out. He still has an advantage. He tried to take over these as his final pit stop of the race. So he's going to have to take care of these tires for at least 27 more laps. Now, mind you, we have the safety car, so there's going to be a couple, but he's going to have to take care of them. It is like they're very close to each other. These guys are very, very tight with each other. I can't believe how tight they were there. That's just fractions. And yet there wasn't too many people going off the track too much. So we got our second kind of safety car. We had a virtual in the first one. Unfortunately, Tilton was the first of the DNFs, and then we have Tater Funk and New Millennium both DNF'd on this track. So we're going to have to figure out, and I just saw what happened there. What happened there? We had Acid do a little bit of wipeout during a safety car. Unfortunately, that's going to hurt him bad. Now he let 3 drivers pass him under safety conditions on 6-lap-old tires. That is going to be hurtful. Hopefully, Acid can recover from that. That's going to be hard to recover from. So we're just waiting for Fairness and the Aston Martin team to pick up. Fairness is going on a hard strategy. Formula Vibe, I'm not understanding his strategy and his team. Why did they not go into pit? 6-lap-old softs. It's going to be an interesting strategy there, that's for sure. Acid goes into the pit. He must have accumulated some damage, so he knows he's going to the back of the pit. Will he put on some hards? I think he's going to. Region puts on some hards. It looks like it's Faradis. Faradis is running really back to the pack, but you got to take it easy on your hards. And Acid ends up putting another pair of softs on, brand new softs. I'm not sure the reason behind that. It is a long race, so he may be open for a 2-stop strategy. Hards are going to be a hard tire to manage without spinning out. The safe spot is to do some softs and do a 2-stop, and hopefully we have enough DNF drivers to leave that you're able to get some points. So we still have one more lap of the safety car. Hopefully by this one, it looks like we're going to be able to come in. This has been a shakeup. So again, Dummy with his medium tires were able to slip in under second place. He was around 6th place there, so he's picked up some positions. And then we have the front leaders, FHB and Rocco, on newer mediums. So this is going to be a very interesting race, especially until the end. But Static, it's not looking good for him now with that safety car. He's going to want another safety car for sure after this. Okay, everybody. Hopefully the race is going to start. Give me 30 seconds. We can see this race start in seconds. Okay, safety car's in, and here we go. We're starting it off. Oh, what a bang! W wiped out and hit the wall. That was terrible. Is this going to cause another virtual safety car? Looks like he's picked up his boots and he's going to have to come back in. What happened there? I just caught a glimpse of it. Trying to shake off. Looks like FHB got the lead there. He's trying to shake off a little bit of the slipstream. Rocco's got clean air behind him. Definitely Static is trying to make it hold on. Again, it's an actual replay again from the start of the race. Loses his position at the beginning, but holds it into the second place. Shooting down the high-speed corners. Definitely holding up Rocco a little bit here, but definitely keeping within. Rocco takes a little bit of a peek, get some clean air there. He's getting ready to race it down and probably do another overtake. We got a little bit of dirty air, trying to break the slipstream on these guys. Okay, Rocco's teammate is now into the pits. That is an unfortunate situation coming off of a safety car. You definitely don't want to be on that terms. Not sure what happened there, everyone. Maybe you can let me know, but definitely I couldn't catch it, and we'll hopefully hear what's going on with them. Whoops. I'm trying to see if there's anything in the league. Nothing I can see in the league chat. Hopefully we can get some word from David down the road and see what happens there. What a race! Look at that, a little poke in the nose. Holy jeez! Everyone's just trying to scramble for position on that turn. Everyone, but they all hold their own. Oh, a little bit of a shake there from Rocco, but he definitely recovers. Good recovery on that one. Excellent. Cost him a little bit, but he's going to be able to make up some time on this. The DRS has opened up, and do believe after this, there we go. DRS is enabled. Definitely we have ourselves. Wow, look at that. We got a newcomer there that picked up the fastest lap so far, but he's in 13th place. And definitely got ourselves the DRS train all the way up to region. From first to 8th. Everyone just settling in. Don't want any more mistakes. We've already had some. Rocco ends up putting down the fastest first sector. That DRS helped him a lot. He's getting up there and he's close, so definitely getting himself positioned to try to overtake on the back end here. A little, did a Haas hit the wall? I think a Haas hit the wall. But he's still moving, Just gets passed by W, so he's definitely still moving along. Oh, look at that, Static puts a move onto Rocco. What happened to FHB? FHB is still behind. He lost a position. Did he do a little spin out on that? I got distracted by the Haas, and you see a position change. So definitely, Static is trying to put some distance on from Rocco, definitely with his older tires. And FHB ends up getting the penalty for that too. I think he may have overslipped something there, so definitely a replay moment. Let's work down the line. We got the Alfa Romeo. He's definitely playing possum here. He's within the group and he's just trying to hold his own. Very good strategy. Let them. FHB hits the wall. Hits the wall. What a shame. And as I say that, Lehman takes third possession and we have ourselves safety car. So definitely an opportune time. Does Static have an extra pair of mediums? Will he come back in and slap another pair of mediums on right now? This is a good question to ask. FHB is out of the race. That makes a huge. He's probably madder than a nun's fart. And there we go. We got Static. He did go into the pits, and Danny Boyd's going into the pits. It'd be interesting to see how Static comes back out. Static may be pushed down all the way down to at least 9th place. But he puts on a pair of softs. He feels comfortable enough that he thinks these softs are going to last him the rest of the race. So he's going to have to move quickly on this. Addison puts on some softs again. Very good strategy. As I said before, he was on mediums, he went to a soft, and now this is the second pair of softs, taking advantage. Addison's taking advantage of the safety car. So it's a good thing he didn't do mediums, and everyone else who were on hards have now switched to mediums. Static ends up getting a penalty point. For some reason, did he cross the line? Let's take a look and see what the penalties are altogether today. So he's got a 3-second penalty for exceeding his limits, and so does Lehman. So Lehman he has provisional second place, but he definitely wants to keep that to try to keep the spacing from Ray Z. Ray Z is definitely going to be in there, but don't count out Static. Static now has some soft tires on there, so he's going to try to move up as fast as possible and get past everyone on this. We got the Aston Martin there, still struggling, but they're in it. They're in it to win it. Definitely struggling, but they're in it to win it. Form a vibe, wishing him luck. I hope him keep it on the track. Rubber slide on the ground. Way to go, Rocco. Our fans are here to cheer on Rocco, holding the pole position right now. Will the safety car come in? We still have a few outstanding drivers, and I don't believe so. We're going to have one more lap of the safety car. So, for those who are watching, if you have to pee, time to do it now. We got one more. Drink them if you got them. Smoke them if you got them. Get what you gotta. 5-second penalty for severe collision with Regent. Oh, Acid, what are you doing? You banged into, you brake locked. Regent possibly? Regent must be friggin' mad. There's gonna be some busted wings on him now for sure. Don't know what he's gonna do. I can't tell. Let's go take a look at Acid. Doesn't look like he has too much damage on his wing there, so he looks in good shape, but doesn't he doesn't look happy. Definitely. Aston Martin still trying to pick up the pace here, but they're going to catch up. There's one and there's the other one in the back. So we started with 18 drivers. We're down to 14. Hopefully, we still end up with a good grid here. A couple of full safety cars and a virtual. Hopefully these guys can behave well enough. We can finish a good race here. That's a beautiful sight, seeing these beautiful cars coming down that corner. Watching them all getting their tires warmed up. So we're just going to watch them all. No sense of having all that stuff in the way. Let's watch it nice and clean. We're going to get a good start off this. Safety car should be coming in. We haven't heard that from the FIA yet. Are they coming in? Yep, it looks like the safety car has pulled away. Not sure what happened to Rocco. Rocco's looking at his AI's taking over. Did Rocco lose connection? And the race has started. Running down, Rocco has joined. He lost a connection. He's hoping he can take control of his car. Oh my God! But he's doing well. His AI is holding him where he is. Hopefully he can reconnect and not lose too much. But it looks like he lost the position. And there he is. He's reconnected back on with the surprise. Oh, where he says, what the hell happened there? Lehman took the position. Played posse, fourth, and Rocco gets a 5-second penalty for ignoring safety. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened there. What safety car? What did he do? What did he do? So there we go. We got a 5-second penalty. He may be able to get that removed, depending on what it was for. But he got a penalty for ignoring safety flag. So I will have to see what the FIA decision is on this. We're definitely going to see a protest go on for sure. But Rocco is definitely trying to recapture. He knows he's going to be able to get Lehman eventually. 7-lap old tires. He's trying to nurse the tires as much as he can to get the remaining of the race. Let's see how the rest of the grid is shaping up in the back. It looks like Region is dropping back. What happened to Region? Region ended up doing a slip and slide. Acid in the back of the pack. He did a slip and slide, and he's trying to pick up. Region's in the pits. Top Hat's in the pit. Acid's in the pit. Another safety car is deployed. Boys, what the hey? So we're definitely going to see. Oh, we got a driver there. Took the long way around. We're not sure what happened to Harnold there, but he ended up flying through, giving back positions. There's a little bit of an argument here going on with positions. I think they worked it out, but Danny Boy looked like he picked up a penalty for some reason, and it could be because of ignoring safety car. No, that's a 3-second penalty. Fair. W got a 5 seconds. Okay. So the safety car is waiting for Lehman to pick up. Will there be anyone going into the pit? I think it's still a little early for the leaders to come into the pit right now. But we only have 10 more laps, so will they take advantage of some softs? I think it's safe to say no. Oh, ooh, they're, they're all psyching each other out, saying, yeah, no, maybe no, oh. Okay, so no pit takers. Oh, Acid gets a drive-through penalty. It's one after the other. A left, a right, a left. And this boy can't catch a break. He is like he's getting smacked around. So now he has to have this drive-through penalty dealing with after the safety car. Well, Faradas is able, and Aston Martin, able to pick up the 7th place, which that's good. Formula 5, same thing. He kept himself out of trouble there. And now he's able to pick up some points for the team for Aston Martin. But where is Haas? Where is Haas? Oh, I don't see him up there. No, not 4th place. No, 2nd. No, 3rd, 4th, 6th, 10. Oh, there he is. 11th place for Haas. We'll hope the best for Haas. Haas definitely needs to pick up. He's only a few positions behind, so hopefully he can pick up some points for this race. And it looks like Acid thinks that he's going to be able to do a drive-through penalty, which he and what is that? What is that, everybody? Is it going to rain? I didn't hear the weatherman. I don't see it wet out there. Why do we have intermediates on Acid? I think he made a mistake. I think he thought he could serve his drive-through penalty, got in the pits, and the team says, "Oh, did you want intermediates?" So this is going to be hurtful for his game. He's definitely going to be hurting on there. And then we got Regent. Poor Regent, man. Yo, man. Oh! Did I have to take Regent's advice? Hey, dude, I'm going to put on intermediates. What the heck is happening here? Oh, it is. I think I'm making fun, but look at this. I'm starting to see it rain. I'm starting to see it rain. Everyone is coming in for intermediates. What a decision making. Oh my goodness. I have to swallow some crow here. That is, I couldn't tell if it was raining, but all of a sudden I see it raining on the tracks. Let's take a look to see what tires we got out there. There we go. The leaderboards are holding fast on their mediums, and everyone in the back knows it's raining, so let's take advantage, and they're taking advantage. So that's going to shake up the leaders, definitely, for sure. And then we got Rocco, definitely took key note onto that. So he was willing to lose his grid position to get the intermediates, but unfortunately it puts him way back in 12th place. But I have a feeling that that's not the end of the race. We still have 7 laps to go. Or no, 7, 8, 9 laps to go. This is going to be a very interesting race at the end. So Acid did still in the back, Regis still in the back, but we still have 7 drivers that need to pit. So that is going to play into their hands. We got Formula 5. He's an AI right now, but we're going to see how he plays out. He's actually fallen back into... No, he's holding fast, but he's got himself some mediums. So he's kind of talking to his safety car in this lap. So he's talking to his team, says, do I pit? What the fuck am I doing here, guys? Everyone's mediums. He's scared. So we may see these guys are going to have to tiptoe around a little bit. You see the rain starting to come down. Definitely going to see this tiptoe around. I don't think Lehman has much experience